Hey guys, what's going on? I was requested to do a makeup video of how I do my everyday makeup to teach some people who are makeup challenged, I guess, or that they can't do makeup very well. So I decided I would go ahead and do that right now. What you should first do is always wash your face. I already did that when I took a shower. Oh, and ignore the towel, I'm drying my hair. First thing you should always do is wash your face and moisturize. I'm going to moisturize now. Maybe not. Oh, like this. I use X Out, so the X Out burns my face a little bit, so I have to moisturize. And if you use X Out, always moisturize around your nose, little creases in your nose, under your eyes, and around your lip area. Like, not on your lips, of course, but right here. Because if you use X Out, it'll get very dry. A little bit for the forehead. And if you moisturize under your eyes, it helps get rid of dark circles. That's one thing I found out on my own. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be using is e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. And it is in the color Bare. It's a pretty color, it matches my skin tone enough to pass. I don't use foundation, I use this kind of like as foundation because foundation makes me break out. This does not. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start drawing a triangle. You draw one line down and the other line down, both in the corner of your eyes. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to knock it off a little bit and you're going to go under your eyelash line. Like that, into the connect. Do the same thing to the other one. Ignore my really bad dark circles. They're not usually this bad, I'm having allergies. And then put a few little dots inside of them. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a triangle on your forehead. You can curve it like I'm doing if you have a more curvy eyebrow structure, but you don't have to. And then draw out one, draw down, draw straight down the middle of your nose, onto the button of your nose. Now you're going to go in the crease of your nose, on both sides. And if you're red like I am right now because of my allergies, a little bit on your cupid's bow. And I'm just going to cover up any blemishes I have. And next, you don't have to do this if you don't have bad blemishes, but I do. I'm going to draw a little triangle on my cheek. Doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of a triangle-ish shape. And the reason for triangles, I found out this kind of easier to spread. And then some dots on the side of your face. And that's only if you're using this. You can use a foundation. Now if you would like a foundation video, I can do that too. But this is my foundation brush. I don't use it, obviously. I don't have my foundation yet. And next, I'm going to take one of these little spongy things, or you can use, I don't have one laying out here. One of these, but I've seen that these soak up a lot of the product more than spread than these do. And these, for some reason, left weird dark things in my makeup. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is going to start with your under eyes. I'm just going to dab out and drag down, but not all the way down because you're just end up wiping it off. So dab and drag until you get it blended out into your skin tone. And any extra you have, you can just smudge onto the top of your eyelid. And you can go ahead and move to that side of your nose as well, and above your eyebrow. And the forehead doesn't have to be completely covered because it's a forehead unless you don't have bangs, but I have bangs, so. If you don't have bangs and you don't like your forehead and you have a lot of blemishes on it, just cover it completely, make a bigger triangle. But I just did a little triangle. And next, sorry, I'm looking in the mirror above me. And just keep going around your whole face, patting out the concealer as you go. Super simple. And it doesn't matter if you get it on your eyelashes because you're going to be using mascara. And any of these products you might be allergic to or don't like to use are not necessary to use. You don't have to use any of these products. Or any of these techniques, even. And then if you see any place you've missed that doesn't look completely covered, you can always add more, but I think I got everything. Oh, I look kind of funny. Okay. So next, since I don't use foundation, I do use powder foundation, but I don't have any at the moment. I'm going to be using e.l.f. Translucent HD Lifting Powder. It's white, but when you put it on, you can't tell it. I use the wrong brush. And I'm going to be using my powder brush from my Makeover Essentials palette of brushes. I guess I say that. Okay, so you need a little bit on your brush, off any extra, and then just go over your face with it really fast. And always make sure you get your under eyes very good so it does not crease. This is going to help with creasing, and it's going to help your makeup stay a lot longer. It also kind of evens out your skin tone just because it's white, so the white helps reflect anything. And the eyes. And buff it out really, really. Oh, and this does come with a little pad thing, but I took mine out because I don't use it. Next is something I don't always do, but if you want to, you can. For the sake of today, I am. And this is just a everyday makeup kind of thing that I do sometimes. But you're going to be contouring right here under your cheekbones, the sides of your nose, and down your jawline. So this is, I don't know what it's called actually. I've had it for years. Well, not years, but like a year and a half or something. And I haven't used a lot of it because I just started using it. But you're going to take this dark brown powder right here. And you can use any brown that you want as long whatever matches your skin tone. I like the matte for this because it just makes it look better. So you make a fishy face. And just go up and down where your jawline is. Kind of in a fast motion. Until you are satisfied with the line you've drawn. Once you're satisfied with the line you've drawn, you can go back to that translucent powder and buff out. And the reason I say use translucent powder is because you don't want to have any more product that is colored on your thing to cover up what you just did. And also, if you'd like darker lines, you can take this brush. It's just called a stippling brush by e.l.f. It's about $2. And it's a little tougher than these brushes are. And you can take it and you can squeeze it between your fingers and put a little bobby pin on them. And make your line darker with that and then buff it out, but I don't like to do that because I don't like my lines to be sharp. And next, we're going to go back into that palette. This time we're going to pick up a little bit of that brown, and we're going to go right here from your ear down, and just your jawline. And less is more. And then next, we're going to squeeze our brush, like that, and go down the nose. Both sides, just on the bridge of your nose. Just on the sides of your bridge, whatever. And then kind of just fan it out a little bit. Ta-da! And because I use a powder, a cream blush, I'm going to take this light pink that doesn't really have a color to it and do the apples on my cheeks where I put my blush at. And this is just going to help set my blush better when I put it on. Now, eyeliner. The eyes. I'm using my most favorite eyeliner ever. It is Jordana eyeliner, easy liner for eyes in black. It's retractable. Look kind of like the pastel ones. I also had the blue one, which I wore in the pictures of my mermaid stuff, and I will be posting those to my mermaid page. So check me out, Mermaid Scarlet, on Facebook. But it's really nice. It's soft. It doesn't burn your eyes at all. It's just a little, it's like a cream. I'll show you. So easy and black that goes on. It's very nice. Okay. So you're going to line your waterline. So you want to pull down with one finger and just line your waterline. Like that. And if you mess up, that's okay, because you can just blend it out later. Ta-da! You do the same thing to the other one. And then if you're like me and you're going for a more like Avril Lavigne kind of look, you can draw just a little bit on the inner tear duct outside of your waterline on your lash line, and the same thing on the outer corners. Because any of this you can cover up with more concealer or just wash off. And we get back, we're going to grab a Q-tip. Q-tip. Must have for my makeup collection. And you're just going to smudge what you do on the bottom lash line all the way across. See? I'm not doing wing eyeliner today because I'm not that good at it. Honestly, yesterday I just used the tape trick. If you want to know the tape trick, just go look it up on YouTube. I don't have tape right now for some reason. I'm not doing it. Oh, there's still blue stuff on my brush from yesterday. I don't want that on my brush today. So what I'm going to do now involves more concealer because I don't think I got enough on my eyes. Just take a little concealer and put it on your finger like that. You can also buy eyeshadow setter, eyeshadow primer, and it does the same thing. It's just I didn't want to buy a second product for something I already have. And literally everything I've used so far, other than the brushes, other than these brushes, was like $3. I think my most expensive item was probably the gel eyeliner, which I'm not going to use. because it was but I'll show it to you. Because it was $6 and it's not by e.l.f., it's by Essence. It works really well. I just don't like using it today. Okay, so anyways, back to the brushes. And these brushes were something I got off a friend of mine. I don't know where they came from. So this is CoverGirl. And it's just the eyeshadow palette. It doesn't have a name, really. But it's basically a smoky eyeshadow palette. It's supposed to be used for smoky eyes, but you see I only use 2 colors. But today we're going to be taking this color right here. This bright, kind of the same color as the concealer. And we're just going to put it on. We're just going to put it on the bottom of our eyelid. So like right below your crease. And don't put it above your crease. It causes a nasty kind of line. It kind of causes you to max out your line. You have to use more makeup to cover that. So, just right there. Kind of maybe up into your face a little bit. I'm going to knock this off and put it over here. And I'm done with this one. Because like I said, I'm doing my everyday makeup. So it's something fancy. And this is Style Essentials Nude Palette. I love this palette. My dad got it for Christmas. And it's got all kinds of different colors in it. They're very pigmented, very shiny. My favorite ones are this one, and this one, and this one. Today we're using this one. So take a little bit of that on your brush. And you're going to put it in your crease where you stopped with your other one. And you're just going to go all the way across to your crease. And only put it on one side of your brush or on the very end. And point that side of the brush down. So it doesn't get on the top of your eye. Just the bottom-ish. Do it on the other side. And now, we're going to darken it up with this dark brown color right here. I like to call it chocolate because it looks like a chocolate bar. And we're going to take that just in the outer V. Like this. Super simple. And like I said before, it's okay if it's a little messy. And if you want to, you can drag it out to the other side just to give it an even look. I like to do that. I think it looks the best for me. And now, to blend. This is a blending brush. It's by e.l.f. $3. So fluffy, very fluffy. Okay. Nice. We're going to take it and we're just going to go in circles where we put the makeup on our eyes. And this is going to give it a nice, soft finish. And if you want to, like I'm about to do, with one of these colors from my CoverGirl palette, this one right here, the kind of shiny, shimmery color, take a little bit of that on my brush. It is very pigmented, and I'm just going to use that to blend. And that's just because I have brown eyes. If you don't have brown eyes, or your eyes are like blue, pick a blue pigmented color. If your eyes are green, you can use this color. If your eyes are hazel, you can use this color if you want them to be brown. Whatever color your eyes are, pick a pigmented shadow that is close to that. Not the same color as your eyes, but just enough to make it nice. Ta-da! And that's it for the eyes. Simple, right? Next, onto blush. This is e.l.f. I don't know the color. I think it's Coral. Rose Royalty. cream blush. Now it's cream, when you put it on, it feels like powder. So you put it on your finger like that, as much as you want. And then you're going to dab it onto your cheeks. Both cheeks. And it's going to lab up. And you can also use this for your lips. Ta-da! And if you want to, you can always take a little bit darker blush, which I might do because my face is just being that way today. So I'm going to show you guys my mermaid palette that I used last night. Dun, 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 dun. Makeup goals. So I'm going to take this middle pink right here. It's kind of a coral kind of pink. And it's really pretty. Smile. Ta-da! And that's almost it. We have one more thing to do, and that is highlighter. This is just a regular highlighting cream from the drugstore. It's like probably $1 or something. I don't know, I was given it. So you're going to put it on the top of your cheekbone, right below your eye. Like that, couple of dots. Right below your eyebrow. Right here where you didn't put any makeup. Oops. A little bit down the bridge of your nose. A little bit on your cupid's bow. And a little bit under your lip. And if you want to, and you feel like you don't have a big enough forehead, you can always put a little right here. And now you're just going to take your finger, a clean finger, and blend it out under your skin. You can just tap it, you can rub it, doesn't really matter. Depends on how much product you want to show. If you rub it, it takes more off. If you tap it, it puts more on. So, and last but not least, mascara. This is my favorite. It's called Bold Lashes. It's kind of like the Lash Blast. I got a Dollar General for $3. So it dried out. Sorry, it's hard to put it on. And I don't do my bottom lashes because if I do get wet or I cry or I sweat, it runs really bad. That's what's really good about this eyeliner I have. It's waterproof. That mascara is waterproof supposedly, but it never doesn't work. It never does. And after you finish, because your eyes may have watered from putting mascara on or from touching it with the brushes, so sometimes mine do, you can touch up your eyeliner. Do the same thing you just did before, just don't put any more under your lash line. Just your word line, darken them up a little bit. And that's it. Super simple. So if you guys want more videos on like how to do makeup for parties or how to do makeup for prom or something, just give me a like and a subscribe on YouTube at Scarbub. Or if you'd like some mermaid makeup tutorials, like my pictures on Mermaid Scarlet on Facebook, then just hit me up in the comments. Or leave me a message on Facebook on my page. I will catch you guys later. Bye!